Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Tea&Comics. For this video I just wanted to show off the Invincible Compendiums. I have all three of them here. I just wanted to show off, the quality of these books, their build, look at the spines, and just kind of open them up, and I just wanted to show everyone, how these compendiums are made. And I know when I was looking to buy these, I had a hard time finding information. Oh, my rabbit is also out running around. He might join us in his videos. I had a hard time finding information about these books. And so I thought that I would just quickly do a video to show them off and, probably answer a lot of the questions you have, or the same questions that I had before I bought them. So, just a note, I didn't pay full price for any of these books. They're all $65 US cover price. I think I paid 50 Canadian for this one. So yeah, this one has been read once. Here's just kind of the book. You can see that the spine there's no cracks or anything in the spine. And the back. There's like a slight curvature. It's really hard to tell. Like it doesn't pick up amazing, and it's really not that prominent. But after reading it, it definitely has a bit of a curve down the spine, but like there's no cracking or anything in the actual on the actual book. The reason being though is like when you open these, I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna open these. I'm trying not to hit any pages with any spoilers, but just to note that they will be opened if you're worried about maybe catching a glimpse of anything. But I'm gonna try not to open it to anything major. So here's just like, So I would open them like this, and I would hold it, with my hand kind of right underneath, and I wouldn't let it flatten right on the table. But I mean, it opens almost all the way, and you can see why that curving happens is because you can see that it does open. It doesn't. It is like a trade paperback, right? At the end of the day, but there's not like a ton of gutter loss or anything. Obviously, there's like the gutter, the panel borders are in the gutter here. Maybe if I can find something. Like this page with a bit more of like kind of the splash page. You do, obviously you're going to lose a little bit in there, but I mean, generally, I haven't experienced too many pages where I feel like I lost a lot in the gutter. And for a book this size, that's not terrible with this type of binding, right? Like it's just a glued, binding, just like any old trade paperback. So this has been read once. You can see it's still in good shape. The corners and everything are still really sharp. And nothing wrong with the spine. So that's the first one. The second one, compendium number 2. This again, here's the front. That's the spine. And the back. Again, it's the $65 US cover price. This one I got for a lot cheaper. I got this for $15 Canadian. And it's because it's a remaindered. You can see the black mark here. This one was definitely handled a lot more, and there's some damage to the spine, like up here. Like it was remaindered. I bought it from like a used section of a comic book store. Who knows how many times this has been handled or read? I don't know. This one I read once. You can see even with me reading it and it being like a used book, there's no actual cracking in the spine. It's definitely way more curved than the other one, and there's slight damage up here. The corners and stuff are coming up a little bit. Like it doesn't lay as flat, but it's still in pretty good shape. Like I'm impressed, considering, that I only spent $15, and so I can't really complain because I got it for so cheap compared to the cover price. But yeah, this one's been read one time by me, and who knows how many times it's been handled by other people. Okay. And then I have the third one. So I haven't actually read this one yet. So I haven't finished reading the series, but I thought I would film this video before I cracked into this one. So you can see one that's like absolutely brand new. Let's do it this way. Oh, here's the rabbit. So that's the spine, and then the back. Again, $65 US cover price. I think I paid like 50 Canadian, so you know, quite a bit cheaper than the cover price. But there we go. Yeah, this one you can see it's like perfect shape. There's, you know, the spine is pretty much perfectly flat because it hasn't really been opened like the other ones have. But yeah, the three of them together, I think, are a pretty good deal. Even if you were to pay the cover price for them, like I don't think there's a cheaper way other than digital, but a cheaper way to get these in like a physical print format than these compendiums. Because you went and bought all the trade paperbacks, or if you try to track down all the single issues, you'd end up spending more time and money than than just to get these guys here, the compendiums. I think that they are like quality. They're good reader quality. They open up nicely. That's what I mean by that. Like I showed you, kind of the gutter. It's not the end of the world. I mean, they're not perfect. They don't open as nicely as something with like a nice sewn binding or anything like that. But I mean, you're not paying that much, and if you can find them for cheaper prices, then they're definitely worth it. There's just this. The size of them. I don't have a book to compare, but they're literally just the same size as a standard trade paperback as far as like these dimensions go. Obviously, it's much thicker on that side, but it's literally just the exact same size as a standard trade paperback. And yeah, they're good. I think that for what I paid for them, I'm happy. Invincible as well really lends itself to this long form storytelling, like telling this really long story. Kirkman's really good at telling, if you've read The Walking Dead as well, telling these really long stories. Again, I haven't read Compendium number 3, so I'm not really doing a review on the series. I just wanted to show off the compendiums. Actually, here's kind of the spines all together. They look pretty good together on your shelf. Yeah, overall, I would say if you're kind of on the fence about it and you really want to read this series, this is kind of the best way to do it. I'm just going to lay them out so you can see them all together like that too. Yeah, I think that's all I really wanted to say. If you have any questions about them that I didn't show off, or anything you wanted to know about them, you know, feel free to leave a comment and I will get back to you. And other than that, I would recommend this format. There's also like the Walking Dead ones. I have the Stray Bullet ones. I think I'm going to do a separate video just showing off the Stray Bullet compendium, but definitely a fan of these. You know, they're a bit cheaper than like a hardcover, but they hold up. Like for what they are, they're pretty decent. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and answered any questions about the Invincible Compendiums. Yeah, I hope you guys join me in my next video. Take care.